Hey, Alfie from Hexis here. In this video, I'll show you how to log your food in Hexis from start to finish, and I'm going to do it on a real training day with a 3-hour road ride in the morning, so there's a lot to get in. Let's start on the home screen. Across the top you've got your week with today highlighted, and you can move between days to look back or plan ahead, and underneath you'll have your totals for the day. Today that's 4,388 calories, 711 grams of carbs, which tells you straight away what kind of day this is. Below that is your fuel plan. And this is the whole day in order. Each meal has a colour, and that's the carb code. Red is a low carb meal, amber is medium, and green is high carb. On a day like this, most of them are green, and if I scroll down, you'll see medium carb meals later on. Now look at the ride. Let's tap it open, and Hexis shows you the fueling for the session itself. It's recommending 85 grams of carbohydrate per hour as an intra-workout fueling target. And it's important to note that this section here behaves like a meal as well. You can log into it exactly the same way, and I'll come back to this. So let's start with breakfast. Tap in. At the top you've got the meal name and the time, which you can change, and the targets for the meal specifically. 801 calories, 131 grams of carbs, 22 grams of protein, 21 grams of fat. To add something, tap the search bar at the bottom. This will open your library, and I'll cover the tabs across the top properly in a separate video. But to start with, I'll search for oats and add them to the food log. Then I'll add honey, then flax, then chia seeds, and then some pumpkin and sunflower seeds. Now, once we've selected our items, we can get the amounts right. Each item has a stepper to change the quantity and a drop down to change the unit. So the oats, 170 grams dry, the honey, 20 grams, flax 10, chia 5, and the pumpkin and sunflower seeds 15. And you can watch the bars along the top as I do. They move with every change, so you can see the meal filling up against the target. And that's the breakfast in, with exactly where I've landed against each one sitting right there at the top. If you've added something by mistake, swipe left on it and you can delete it. And if you're happy with that, done in the top corner. Hexis will ask me to confirm, and when I hit complete, it will adjust the targets for the rest of the day around what I've actually eaten. And we'll have a whole separate video about how the replanning and recalculation feature works in Hexis. It'll be linked down below. Up next is the ride, so let's fuel that ride. I'll tap into the intra-workout fueling target, and I'll look at those targets, 255 grams of carbs and protein and fat, both at 0. So during a session, it's carbohydrate really that matters in most circumstances. So that's all Hexis is asking for here. And so for me, 2 things are going to go in here. First, some beta fuel chews rather than searching for it. And because I've got it here on my hands, I will tap the plus button, which opens up the quick actions menu. We've got smart log, create food, and scan food. And I'm just going to scan this one. So it will open up the camera and I can photograph the food itself. Or as I'm doing here, I can just find the barcode on the pack and hold it in the frame. And there it is. Hexis has read the barcode. It's pulled the product and its nutrition information straight through, and it's defaulted to 100 grams. So I'll set that to 120 as I'm going to have 2 packets. And if it ever brings back the wrong thing or nothing at all, there's a create new food option right there. So you're never really stuck. Second thing, I'm going to have a drink as well. And this one I'll just search for. So I'm going to type hydrofuel into the search bar. And there it is. We can tap and it goes into the food log. I can dial it up so that I have 3 scoops as well. And that's it. That's intra-workout done. You can hit done at the top. And this will tell Hexis that you've completed that meal. And that's my ride fueled. So that's the core of food logging. Open a meal, get your food in, set the amounts, and complete it. In the next few videos, I'll take you through your library properly and some of the other quick ways that you can log food in Hexis. As always, if you have any questions or want to get in touch with us, all support links will be down in the description below.